So let's see if I'm actually live here. No. Apparently I'm not live. Oh, hello, Emily. I can't find myself on YouTube, but that's okay. So, ah, how you doing? This is my new camera setup, and I'm testing to see. Can you hear me? This is a page from Magical Jungle because you were working in Magical Jungle, or Emily was working in Magical Jungle, and I am. These are my uh, color. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get the live chat up on my. Okay, there. Now I have my chat. Hi, Dawn. Okay, I turn that down so I can actually uh, concentrate. Sorry about that. Uh, Now I can see chat in front of me. So this is a page from Magical Jungle. I'm working with colors, as you can tell. I've done a lot, and I plan on the background using oil pastels because I got the oil pastels. Um, but Shannon told me to get, or Shannon recommended that I get a glass palette. Got one, nice, actual palette. You can't really see it, but anyway, it is a glass palette. My oil pastels will not stick to the damn glass palette. They won't rub off. So that was a bust. Um, so anyway, I will figure something out. I do have an already stained Corinne Dash. Um, Take a breath, Evelyn. I've got a Corinne Dash that's already stained. So I may just say the heck with it and do the Corinne Dash. Um, but as I said, well, I, I'm, I can't. Actually, what I've got, I don't know where I stuck them. I'll have to find them. I have a pad of disposable palettes. They're It's almost like wax paper, but not like wax paper. And I'm wondering if that would be my better option on using the oil pastels. That way I could split it. It's a 9 by 12 piece. I can always split it in half, um, and use that. I want to get. They have actually the disposable palettes in a roll form, it's like a roll of palette, and I thought about getting that. Um, Hold on one second. Well, I'm shaky. Um, I thought I'd come in, turn on my computer, get my camera hooked up, and start doing stuff this morning. Let me see if I can get this in a little bit closer. Okay. It's supposed to. Well, apparently my. It says this is a new camera. So, sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to use it. There it is. Yes. Okay. Well, that's not really focused. Don't know how to focus it. See, this is why I'm doing this today, is so that I can figure out what I'm doing here. I gotta figure out how to focus this baby. I know there's a button, but I don't want you to get a good view of my Ashley. Okay. I gotta figure out how to focus it. I know there's a button on here somewhere to focus it, but I don't know where the button is. And to look at the button, I'm going to have to flip my camera and, well, okay. Which I don't think you'd really want to see my messy room or my ceiling. So, okay. And I'm slipping off the chair. I need to WD 40 my chair before tomorrow, too. I don't think Emily wants my squeaky chair on her stream. Boy, that is like really badly out of focus. I'm sorry. I'll figure out how to focus it. Oh, that's not doing anything. It's supposed to autofocus, but it's not autofocusing. And apparently I need to change the battery in the have a little remote that's supposed to focus, but obviously the battery's dead. It doesn't have a lens cap. It does not have a lens cap. I am Emily. I am using just straight through YouTube. I don't have any fancy programs. I went live on YouTube. I guess I could download something. Wow, that's like really bad. But I actually got this camera a while ago, and it was in. I got it whenever I was filming for doing the flow acrylic videos. And I put it away whenever I stopped doing that and then totally forgot about it. So, guess I'll have to get the owner's manual out. It's a regular camera. It's a camcorder webcam. I mean, it's an honest to God cam. It's a really nice. Um, can I find the? It's a high definition webcam, video camera. Oh, that like zoomed out. Um, so I'll have to pull out the owner's manual and figure out how to focus because I know there's a way to focus. I'll figure it out. This is why I'm doing this now, so I'm not trying to figure this out during your anniversary tomorrow. I want to. Okay. I don't know, Emily. Has Shannon talked to you? Because apparently you're a famous artist. I don't know if. Sorry, I'm being mean. I don't know. I I'm debating whether I like this color combination or not. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you. My cats are something else. Of course, Ashley knows this. I woke up the other day in tears because I had a dream that Riggs got hit. Poor Riggs did not understand why I woke him up at 3:30 in the morning, bawling my eyes out, hugging him, telling him how much I love him. I'm so sorry. I love you. Don't leave me. Dog was mystified. Just like totally and completely confused. Like, what's your deal, Mom? Um, but it just. Oh, so, plus, I need to. Is there a way, Emily, you may know this, is there a way to update your Zoom? Because I have not, I'm on my craft computer and I have not used Zoom on my craft computer since 2000. So I know the last time we did a Zoom meeting for work with a client, we had to update. I'm going to have to figure out a way to update my Zoom. So that I won't be delaying everybody tomorrow. Thank you, Dawn. I've been working on this picture for a few days. And the poor thing, I decided to. I've been coloring in my work office, and I thought, well, I'll just gather everything in my work office and bring it back to my craft office, and then I can sort out what I want, and what I didn't. Thank you. Let me see if you bring it up. I like my flamingo too. I really like my flamingo. So he actually came out amazingly well. Um, But anyway, I didn't realize how much craft stuff or art colored pencils and coloring supplies I had in my office until I decided to bring it into back into my craft room. I had an entire 14 by 24-inch box of colored pencils and that I packed up out of my office. And it's like it was so heavy I couldn't carry it, so I got my little two-wheel dolly and brought it back into the craft room. It's like, good lord. Um, but I didn't realize I had, it's like I grabbed something. Oh, I want to use these pencils, and I just left them in there. I had 6 pencil cases in my sets of pencils in my work office. It's like, yeah, thank goodness my boss did not see that. Okay. Um, Emily, I do have a question for you. Is there a specific page you want us working on tomorrow, or just anything, Joanne, or anything we want? I meant to ask you, and I didn't get a chance. Yeah, I'm. That was a. I need something in my to drink. Break. Well, I found it interesting. I went back and watched your first stream, which, oh my God, girl, you streamed for 3 hours, your very first stream. Emily, I don't know if you realized that you had streamed for 3 hours. Um, and one of the first things you said is how much you disliked um, Faber Castell polychromos. I had to laugh. It's like, wait a second. You can tell this was 4 years ago. Because she uses polychromos all the time now. But yeah, you and I thought it was very fitting um, that you had were working with Ergosoft, your favorite pencils. It's still your favorite pencils. But it was interesting watching those first few streams. I'm thinking, yeah, I know that feeling. Uh, but it, it the difference between how can I say this? You're the same colorist, but and you use this very similar techniques as you did 4 years ago. But you as a person have grown. You're more confident, um, and much more relaxed whenever you stream than what you used to, which is really nice. Hey, Joyce. Yeah. Well, Emily, something that I never thought I would live to see is you using the black pencil. Every single time you say, "I'm going to grab the black," it still startles my little heart. It's like, no, Emily doesn't use black. But as I said, probably not gonna stay on very long here. But I did want to kind of. Hi, Danielle. I I don't know why Rainbow Kitten Danielle. I always want to call you just Kitty. I don't know why. Every single time I see the name, and I know that's not your real name. But in my mind, I call you Kitty. That's how I know that I'm weird. So, and I'm not calling out numbers since I was already halfway through this page and just kind of just trying to get stuff filled in and that. Uh, my boss texted me a little bit ago asking me if I was coloring on my day off. Um, I'm off because we have to replace. He had to replace um, the AC needs to be replaced in the office. And to replace the AC, he had to upgrade the breaker box. So today they had he was going to have the gentleman come out and replace the breaker box, which meant the office would be without a power. Well, as most everybody knows, I don't work at the office. I work from home, but that means our server that we use to do most of our work will be down because uh, no power. So he just gave everybody off. Well, see, Rika, I used to. I'll just call you Kitty. That's in my mind. That's who you are, is Kitty. And I wish I had Emily's snap emoji because I just snapped the top of my pencil. Um, so he's been going. Are you coloring? You haven't colored in a while. Are you coloring? So I need to finish a page so I can show him that I colored something and not wasted my time doing things like cleaning my house. Honestly, your snap emoji and that is probably my favorite emoji other than Paul. I have. I actually sent a screenshot link to chat for um, uh, the group office group chat and told them that because I know obviously my boss does not color, although he likes watching or seeing what I've colored. But and the male auditor does not color, but I think his wife does. Um, but I know the other two, my assistant and the two Sarahs do color. So both of them do. So, and I've been trying to get my auditor Sarah into a live stream for a while now. Yeah, I told my Bob that he needs to join, and then well, we got into a disagreement, Ashley knows about it. A friend of his is getting married tomorrow. Now he told me that he was getting this guy was getting married, but until he saw my post about the live stream, he had never told me the date. So he comes up and he texted me last night. He's like, "Why are you doing a live stream on Saturday?" It's like, "Well, what do you mean?" He goes, "Well, that's Tom's wedding." It's like, he goes, "I thought you were coming to Tom's." It's like, you never told me. You told me he was getting married, but you never told me the date. I can't make plans to go someplace without you telling me the date. It's like, don't get mad at me because you never told me the date. So Tom is just going to have to get married without me. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to bring this in. Oh, FYI, if you want good gel pens, I don't know if you've tried them. The Arteza gel pens are awesome. Absolutely, positively awesome. They come in a 0.6, 0.8, and a 1.0. Probably some of the best gel pens I've ever used on coloring pages. They are awesome. I'm becoming a teaser girl. Yes, Brian lives in my head. They flow so smooth, and so, in my opinion, the jelly rolls are nice, but they always seem to be clumpy. And these are the Arteza white gel pens are not clumpy at all. They flow really smooth. Yeah, Paul. I love Paul too. Actually, it just I like the snap one because it just, I don't know. I'm mean. I'd rather have just Paul. I go on about Paul, and poor Galahad gives me a look every single time. But that's okay. He can live. I'm using the Kern Dash pencil. I've gotten used to doing the pencil. I've got a full blender in the back of my, and I grab the pencil because I feel I can sharpen it to a point. Okay, Minka, I will talk to you later. I don't know how long I will be on. They said this is kind of a test stream, impromptu test stream, to see if my camera in there is working. The last time I tried to stream, I could not get any sound at all. I had to I've got a separate, I don't know if you can see it, but a separate microphone that is the only way I can get sound, even though the camera has a microphone on it, and my computer will not read the camera's microphone. I have changed settings, but I did do one thing. First thing this morning was took a can of air and blew out all my little USB ports on my computer, and I seem to have not be having the connectivity issues that I was having. So I think my USB ports were filthy. Um, is part of the problem why I was having not being able to connect. So that's a good thing. And as I told Ashley, I kind of went down a rabbit hole of, well, I'll just straighten this and then I'll straighten this. And 3 hours later, I finally got my desk straightened where I can find stuff on my desk. Although I found a bunch of flash drives that I knew I had them, I just didn't know where they were. And in digging, on my desk, I have my desk, and then I have a little shelf unit. It's about 4 inches high that my monitor sits on. Well, apparently underneath that shelf unit, all my little flash drives had migrated and were hiding out. So now they're in a container and all in one spot, and not just spread all over. Um, which is very helpful. Hold on. Excuse me. Oh no. Am I still going here? Okay. I tried to mute while I tried to blue. I tried to mute whenever I blew my nose. Uh, I I think I sound raspy, but I don't know. But Emily, you would be very proud of me. Excuse me. I dug out all my Joanna books this morning. So I can I can pick a page for tomorrow. I'm No, I'm not excited about this, not at all. And I can tell the Magical Jungle and that three of them are British, and three of them are U.S. editions, and three of them are British editions. And there is a difference. The paper is different. So, and I've actually uh, got French editions of three of them. Oh, I actually did have Magical Jungle. I said I didn't, but I've got the French edition of World of Flowers and uh, World World of World of Wonders. So, um, and they're beautiful, and I have not obviously have not colored in them yet. But I'm thinking, oh good lord, unlike Emily, I have multiple copies of Joanna books. No, I'm not channeling Emily at all. Not at all. The only other book that I've got multiple copies is one of the Kirby Roseanne books, because I got a copy and forgot that I had it, kind of like World of Jungle or Magical Jungle. I didn't realize I already had a copy. So I ordered another copy, which is this is page out of. So I have a copy that has no pages removed, and then a copy that has pages removed. But I need to do a listing. Yes, you are. Now I'm not sure. See, I don't know what to do with this top. It kind of looks like a candle. Um, oh, and Emily, notice the nails are polished. I never polish my nails. This is what you have brought me to. Woman, you are responsible for the polished nails. This is your influence there, right there. I now own multiple things of nail polish because of you. And I bought some cheap nail polish and hated the way it felt. So I went and bought the OPI stuff. And I have like three others in my save for later. I'm covering up. And I apologize. Hi, Leanne. I apologize for anybody coming in or just generally lurking. I can't figure out how to zoom in and make it clear. So I need to play with my camera, figure out how to do that. But I figure I have half a day here to figure that out. See, Liam, the only problem is I didn't have nail polish. I only, up until 3-4 weeks ago, I only had one bottle of nail polish, and it was black. That my boyfriend got so he could fix something that he needed a small brush for black enamel. So we got black nail polish, and that was the only bottle of nail polish I had. But no, Emily keeps showing off her fancy fancy nails. It makes me feel like my plain hands were not like So I got nail polish. Plus, I've never had my nails are probably the longest they've ever been. Um, Usually they are like down just little nubs and can't do anything. Thank you. You can actually see the scars on them where I got pecked by chickens whenever I was younger. That's why I'm not a bird fan. Not a fan of birds. Although I absolutely love eating chickens because it's my revenge. Um, but I'm actually really proud of myself. I have gone and I have not broken any of my nails. I'm like amazed, shocked, confused. I don't know why I did that. Um, my problem I'm having. These are my. This is my color set, and I'm not showing it. Um, showing it on stream because Emily would have a freaking heart attack. It looks like a Steve set of pencils. Um, because I put them in numeric order as how they they're numeric order. Well, they're not in color family order in any way, shape, or form, and it's starting to drive me crazy. And I need to take the time to reorganize these pencils because, as I said, it's starting to drive me batty that they're not. But whenever I got them, this is the 240 set of colors, and I need to take. I've got a set of 300 um, that I need to get into a pencil case. And from what I've been told, the exact same just added a whole bunch of 60 colors to it. So, um, but whenever I do the 300, transfer the 300 set, believe me, they're going to get in color family. Because I have like, there's a green and a light yellow in with the grays, and there's purples here and then greens and then blues and then more greens, and it's like, oh God. But I left them in color. I swatched them. Yes, you heard me right. I swatched. Hi, Jamie. I actually swatched some pencils. Okay, Emily. Um, and I actually physically swatched some pencils, but I swatched them in numeric order, so that's the way I put them in the case. Now I've got to get that swatch and reorganize in color family um, before this drives me absolutely insane. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Decisions. And I do turn my page, and you probably can't see what I'm doing. Because of my big fat hands. Yeah, I like that. Um, as I said, I don't plan this. This was not a page. I'm going by gut on how things are coming out. Whenever I started this page, what drew me to the page is the flamingo. I love. I'm not a bird fan, but I think flamingos look cool, and that's the whole reason I started this page was the flamingo. And other than knowing the flamingo is pink, I had no plan of attack on this page. So, hi Emily, welcome back, hon. Are the little ones home from school? No, they're on vacation. I'm sorry. It's summertime, isn't it? I don't even know what time it is. Because the clock I had in my craft room died. And I forgot to get new batteries for it. Hey, Steve! The man that shows everybody else how to be a good husband. Just I don't even know how long I've been going. I don't know. Oh, just shy of an hour, it says. I'll probably only do an hour. I don't know. I heard Tanya's not streaming anymore. She's taking a break, which is. But I'm not sure if anybody is going to take over her time slot or not. So, yeah. If it helps or hinders, usually I'm not off on Fridays, and I don't get off until usually about 6 o'clock. It's one of the reasons why I rarely show up to Tanya's stream at 6 o'clock is because I'm usually trying to get food and inevitably on Fridays everything happens and there's always seems to be a last minute panic. So if I get off at 6, it's rare that I actually get off at. I'm supposed to get off at 5. It's rare on Fridays to get done before 7 because there's always that one last minute issue that needs to be taken care of. So um, you said something about doing early streams. It's like, no, I can get away with kind of fudging one day a week for a couple hours, but I don't know how forgiving my boss would be if I fudged too much on the hours. Although my boss is pretty awesome. Um, just the only reason I'm live now is because he shut down the office for the day for we can get new power in the office. Yep. Okay, thank you. See, the Wednesday stream, technically I'm supposed to be working, but I'll be honest, whenever you're streaming, I get very little actual work done. But it's midday and our midweek, so I don't mind if I have to work a little bit. I mean, the advantage of working from home is if I get up late, I can make up the hours later by working a little bit late. And Ashley, poor Ashley, knows how much I love my afternoon naps. Um, so if I do take an afternoon nap, then I end up working a little bit later. But as long as I get my hours in and get stuff done, my boss is good with it. And the afternoon nap is not something that has just started. Whenever I was in the office, when we actually worked in an office, I had recliners in my office that sat across from my desk, and in the afternoon I would kick back, take a short nap, and everybody knew that I kicked back and took a short nap because I'd close my office door and lock it. Yeah, we get Emily a lot this week, which makes me very happy. And I apologize if anybody's wanting me to color out colors. As I said, this page was halfway done, but I didn't want to start something new and then start another because, forgive me, but I'm anti work in progress. I'm kind of, if I start a page, it may be a work in progress for a little bit, but I want to get it done before I start another page. So I'll probably work on this until I finish it. Not on live, but tonight, so I don't have a outstanding work in progress before Emily's stream tomorrow. And I have nothing against people who have work in progress. Whips. Nothing against it. But usually, if I have a whip, they end up getting thrown away because I get aggravated and I can't remember what I've done on them or what pencils I'm using. So I prefer not having work in progresses. So I usually just end up trashing them. If they're more than something that I'm working on. And that's just a me thing. I am strange, although I'm not famous. I know you have a ton of work in progress. And if it doesn't bother you, go for it. You don't have to live up to my. It's an Evelyn thing. It's something that bothers me for my personal. I'm actually really enjoying how that came out. I'm am I the only one that whenever you're working on a page and something works out really well, you get a little shocked that it worked out really that well? I mean, if you think about it, you're taking a flat picture and making it into come alive. Oh, Jamie. I fret about things. I get really fretful about stuff. And I guess I could at least I could try it. Just grab an any pencil. And I have to admit, one of the reasons I don't do Joanna very much is because all the minor little details catches me up. Although I don't mind the minor little details, I get fretty about the minor little details. I'll try not to sniff too much. Steve! Oh my goodness! How's the most awesome husband in the world that puts everybody else to shame? Did you have a good week at work? Busy weed. I like that. Trying to find. You would think 200 and some odd pencils, they would have a terracotta color. They do. That's not a very terracotta yet. I don't know. Does it look terracotta to you? I mean, really? Looks like a skin tone. This is what they're calling terracotta. I guess so. Maybe it's because all the terracotta pots I have are from the 1940s and so old that they're weathered. So when do you finish your doctorate, Steve? I'm assuming you're going for your doctorate. Cool. I feel like we've been on this. It's funny. I talk about you guys. Bye, Jamie. Thanks you for joining my impromptu, uh, odd little stream here. Um, I feel closer to you guys in the coloring community than I do to people I've known for the largest part of my life, only because you guys get me. Notice I did not ask you what Jamie asked Jamie what she's having for dinner. I'm trying to be good, not channel Tanya. There. Sorry. Have purple and yellow. Trying to get a complementary color. Okay. Yes, I actually do use a color wheel, Emily. I don't have it memorized. I actually pull it out and have it where I can pull it out and actually look at it. Because, well, I'm just the way I roll. I actually have, for some reason, I've got 3 of them. I've got one in my office, I've got a metal one, and then I got the one that's in my drawer on my my coloring desk. Okay. But I do pull them out and actually use them. Oops, sorry. Remind me, guys. I have to. Hi, Steve. Welcome back. I know you're probably you and Emily are probably going to have to go soon, so you can have food. Um, since Emily's going to stream tonight, but and I'm not going to stay on very much longer. I've been going for a little bit over an hour. Um, I didn't want to use black, so I'm using gray to make my shadows on my pot. Kind of a light gray. In the past, I would have pulled out my black without thinking about it. But another thing I've learned from Emily, use complementary colors, but since I'm going against colors, I'm not liking the pot. Anyway, at least I know my stuff is working. I will work on updating Zoom so I don't have to hold anybody up tomorrow. You do not see me just throw the pencil on the floor. Nope, that didn't happen. It's a figment of your imagination that I just threw a pencil on the floor. I would never do that. I love my pencils a little too much to just let it roll off onto the floor. If it helps, it didn't hit the wooden floor. I have a blanket underneath my desk, and it rolled onto that blanket. Um, and the blanket is actually from winter because the floor gets cold in this room. It's a it, my the back bedroom or my craft room, which has become my craft room, is the only room in the house that is not on a um, heated basement. It's got crawl space because it was built um, well over 10 years after the original house. So the floors in this room get cold. So sitting here coloring bare feet, my toes were getting cold. So I got a folded blanket to put my feet on so my feet stay warm. So the pencil actually fell onto the blanket. So You did not see me do that. Bad girl. Yell at everybody for doing that. I don't know. I'm I'm kind of liking my color combination. I'm not liking the pot, but I'm liking the rest of the color combination. But I've been on for a little bit over an hour and 15 minutes. So, well, an hour and 11 minutes. I'm going to call it for today. Uh, Steve, this is for you. They are arranged willy nilly. They are not in any type of order. I'm sorry, Emily. I know this is giving you a heart attack, but they are just They are in numeric order, and they are not in color family order. And it is, yeah. But for you, whenever I put the new ones in, the 300 set in, that's only 250. I am going to put the 300 set in color order because I am not loving the numeric order. Although it's easy to put stuff back because it's just you follow the numbers, but I knew Steve would love it. I've seen his pencil case. You are welcome. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for this test. At least I know stuff works. I will work on getting the Zoom and focus here in a little bit. Thank you, guys. Please join us for Emily's Streamiversity tomorrow at noon Central Standard Time or Central Daylight Time, which is it's going to be awesome. It's going to be Emily, Renee, Corey, Angela, and myself streaming. It's going to be fun and a blast. So I hope you guys will join us. Sue, hi. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. Cutting it short. This was just a test. I got a new camera set up, and I was just testing it out to make sure that I was ready to roll for tomorrow. So anyway, I'll see you guys all in Emily's stream at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is about 2.5 hours from now. And thank you guys for joining in and watching me color for a little bit. I will talk to you later. Bye.